How's it going, guys? It's Poacher Son, and welcome back to another episode of the Vicky 2 campaign in Vicky 2 as Serbia. Let's go ahead and unpause where we last left off. We have just been researching more things, doing different things, you know, just kind of hanging out, which is, I guess, what lots of this campaign has been, but that's okay. Sometimes campaigns are very high action, fast-paced, and condensed. This campaign, I'm hoping, will reach that point, but for right now, it has been, it's much more like waiting for our chance to strike, and we haven't seen it yet, but it will come. I promise you that. I can't promise you that, but I'm hoping, at least. But either way, I think we're doing fine with what we have, which is, like, you know, one state and then one province outside of it. We are actually losing some people to immigration. People are going to North Carolina and Arizona. But that's kind of to be expected. I think all of Europe. Greenville. Hey, that's like near where I live. I probably shouldn't give that much detail. That might already be too much. Not that I think I have stalkers. I'm not that full of myself, but still. Let's see. We got the Russian Empire and France are actually fighting Denmark, Sweden, Germany, Spain, and the Ottomans. Oh, it's the liberation over that province. France and Russia against Germany, Sweden, Spain, Ottomans. I don't know. I would give that to the German side, not only because they have Germany, but they also have a whole bunch of different angles to attack from. France is going to be attacked from Germany and Spain. Ottomans are going to attack Russia from that side. Germany's going to attack Russia from that side. Sweden's going to attack Russia from that side. I would give it to them, but it could go either way. So let's keep an eye out on that. That'll be interesting to see. I'd really like to, like, you know, beat up the Ottomans right now while they're at war, but I don't think that's very likely either necessarily. And now they're even less likely to ally us because they're at war, so they kind of are more strict on the army strength sort of thing, which I find weird. Wouldn't you want to have, like, all the allies you get, even if they are weak, when you're at war? But, you know, whatever. Transdanubia is somewhere here. Transdanubia. I don't remember where oh, there it is. It's Hungary. Yes, it's Hungary. They want to, like, pop out Hungary. That would be good for me, but it does not seem like it's going to be. It's not going to be the case. Whatever. Well, obviously, because everyone is involved in this crisis. So I wish that we could intervene, but yeah. So it looks like the Russians are not going to win that. The Russians and the French are not going to win that. So, They still have a numerical advantage, but just like I said, it's just the strategic standpoint is they have, like, a whole bunch of more stuff to worry about. All right, so we can sign the Geneva Convention, which I talked about a few episodes. It's pretty decent. You can lose some stuff. One thing, I was gonna say we want to try to attack Greece maybe, and if we can do that, we could lose some infamy whenever we want instead of right away when we have 0, because that doesn't help us. Do we want to go to war with anyone? Is there anyone we could go to war with? Probably not. Most of the people by now are pretty protected. Wow, France took out the other half of Morocco. Spanish Asia. What in the world? Look at that. Spain actually just took a whole bunch of land in, you know, Arabia. That's interesting. Yeah, I wish there was a way to, we don't even have anyone to really even try to, you know, justify war on, which is unfortunate. So Russia is getting wrecked. I didn't think they were going to get wrecked this badly, but okay, they got someone out of the war, Spain, and apparently they took some land from them. I didn't see where, but one of the wargals disappeared. So they did take some land. Not sure where, but, you know, I guess I won't question it. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, and they peaced out. It looks like they signed a white peace. I don't know how to see that, actually, but I don't know. Okay, interesting, though. And still not willing to be friends with me. Of course. Come on, man. Why won't you be friends with me? I really wish that the Ottomans would just give my land back. It'd be pretty nice, you know. I don't think that's very likely, though. Okay. Let's improve relations with Germany a little more. The North German Federation, rather. Excuse me. They probably will form Germany sometime soon, though. They have to win the Franco-Prussian War, though. Or, you know, it's not really Franco-Prussian now, but you know what I mean. They have to win. They have to own Alsace, Lorraine, which they do not own right now. So I don't think they are going to declare it just yet. Well, I mean, I don't think they're going to be able to form Germany just yet, but they will hope, you know, hopefully declare war, do that war soon enough. Russia, why won't you ally me, you dick? Too many alliances. Well, then get rid of one, and then just improve your opinion on me. It's so easy. Just do that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's been a campaign, that's for sure. We haven't really been able to press our advantages or whatever, which is unfortunate. How's the colonization going, by the way? So France has gotten an early start, as is normally the case. Spain is colonizing over there, though, which is interesting. Spain has actually held on a lot stronger than they normally do in Vicky 2, in my experience, at least. Okay. We are upgrading this factory, which I think is good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this campaign has definitely not been very fast-paced. I apologize for that, but we're, you know, part of it is that you expect it to be a hard campaign, so I expected this going in. I was like, you know, it's definitely not going to be the easiest thing in the world. It's not going to be a walk in the park. But I was expecting more stuff to happen, even if it was negative stuff. The Ottomans haven't even tried to, like, eat us or anything, which is a little surprising. Russia, why won't you ally me? Come on, man. So not cool. I've just been, like, looking around, scouring the map, trying to find any possible openings, you know. Is there anyone not allied? Nope, not really. Greece got Crete back, really? Oh, because it's part of the Aegean Islands, I guess, and Egypt was in the Ottoman sphere when that happened. That's actually pretty big. Because that's quite a bit of population and stuff, huh? Interesting. I really wish I could declare war on them, but they are allied with the British, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, we just don't have a lot of options. Transdanubia. Okay, so this time, they actually are going to have this possibly break into war, unless they come up with a deal. But yeah, so, okay, so Hungary. Crisis over the liberation of Hungary. Now, that's interesting. France is backing Austria. I would assume that the British will probably ally the Germans, but I'm not sure. Russia, Sweden join on the side of Germany. Okay. What about Britain and Russia? Russia goes with Austria. Okay, interesting. Russia, Austria, France is pretty powerful. But if Britain joins the German side, I could see them having a chance, even if it goes to war. But it looks like they'll probably just do like a white peace. I'm guessing. Acquire Bohemia, though. They added a war goal. Huh. Interesting. Well, then that might change it. Maybe they have vested interest now. Might do that. Okay. Hey, we actually get to do a, we get to do some sort of thing. I don't really want to do voting right now, but I think we'll do, like, censored press or stuff like that, you know. Stuff like that is fine, in my opinion. I like to say a, absolute monarchy for at least a little longer. It makes things a little bit easier, but oh my, we're making a lot of money. Get up to 10 liberal, 20 liberal, sure. A white peace. That's all, really. Machine guns have been taken. Let's get some analytic philosophy going. I really wish that, you know, I really wish that we would have a crisis fire over our lands. It'd be nice every once in a while. I'm not sure. You know what? Okay, let's take something. You know, let's take a second. We're gonna look this up together. I'm opening a search window. Victoria 2, how to trigger crisis. Crisis. Okay. Starting crisis. A crisis can begin randomly in any flashpoint province with enough tension. A flashpoint province is any that has the cores of another nation or pops of that nation's culture. Okay. Tension is generated by liberation or unification when it can also be increased by national focus placed in another nation's territory for regions that have your cores. This focus is only usable by nations who are not great powers. Okay. Okay. Well, that's really cool to know. Okay, I'm glad I looked that up. So apparently, I haven't been really using this for that much. So let's see. So let's see. No national focus, diplomacy, increased tension. Oh my God, that's a large amount of percentage each month. Month. I wish I had known that before. That's like actually pretty big. 4.5% is quite big because I believe once it gets to like 100%, then that's when it like is very likely to fire. I'm not sure. Is there a way to see that? I wish there was a way to see that, but still. Oh yeah, there is. Look at that. So like, look at that. Before it was, you know, going at 0.15 minus 0.08. So it was getting before it was getting like. It was getting 0.07% a day, or yeah, a day it looks like, a month actually. I'm not sure, but now it's getting a huge amount every day. So that's really good. So I'm kind of dumb. I should have like looked that up earlier. Otherwise, we might have been able to have our land back, or at least have a crisis fire and have chances. You know, 10, 15 years ago. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll deal with it. And we'll be a little bit late to the colonization party, and we might not be able to partake of that at all, but we'll still be able to form an empire in the later part of this century, going into World War I era. Piedmontian Africa is interesting. Wow, they're everywhere. But they're probably not going to get too much, and that land isn't that good, so. We're definitely not going to be able to get any. Netherlands is down there, so that's unfortunate, but that's okay. It's okay. Okay. We can do another reform. So we're starting to get some reforms now, which is good. Reforms are good. Flashpoint tension. Look at that. It's going up so quickly now. At some point, we'll have another focus, too, which will be good. Once we get, like, another... I think once you get to, like, 500,000 people, then you get another one. I'm not sure, actually. I really, really am super glad I looked that up. So that's really interesting. So that's kind of a mechanic for smaller nations like myself or Greece and stuff to kind of like try to get it so that trigger the crises so that you can get the land back from these great powers. That's really interesting. That's super good to know because that gives you a chance to trigger things using your diplomacy, using your national foci, I guess, but a method of diplomacy. That's so important to know that I'm super annoyed that I didn't really, but it's my fault, but hopefully you guys forgive me. We're gonna continue now knowing this, and hopefully this will be good. Well, let's see. We'll just have fun watching what happens to Africa, even if we don't get to take any of it ourselves, unfortunately. But yeah, we might be able to get some land back now that I know this. The flashpoint tension in southern Serbia is actually quite high too. Flashpoint tension, because the Serb liberation movement apparently there is fairly strong. However, look at this. Yeah, so in Montenegro, it's not really existent at all. Even though we do have cores there too. Oh, no, we don't. That's why. Okay, never mind. We do have over North Macedonia, we have a core, right? Yeah, which is funny. We have cores in North Macedonia, even though it's Bulgarian and Greek. But still, that's okay. North Macedonia is only like 2 provinces? Really? Huh. Yeah, it's just those like 2 provinces, really, but that's okay. But we also can get stuff in other places that have groups of, you know, people of our culture. So here, this is mainly Serbian, even though it's not a Serbian core, it's mainly Serbian culture. So it'll be easier to get a crisis to fire there, is my understanding of it. That's what it seems like it was saying. Which is cool. I didn't know that. So does it just fire when it reaches 100%? I am not sure. But let's try to remove it and then put it in place here. You know, the more chances, the better. It shouldn't decay. Yeah. So it's still going to exist. It's just not going to, like, progress any higher. But now this one will start progressing. I'm so glad I figured that out. That's something cool that I'm going to have to remember in the future when I'm doing stuff. Great powers at war. Only the UK. Huh. Okay, well, that's annoying. That's not really what I wanted to see. There's a crisis over the liberation of Hungary, again. Why won't you guys like me? Why won't you... Oh, so then so I see. Okay. So then it decreases the other places. That makes sense. Okay, so let's remove this. Put it back over here. I see. Okay, I didn't realize that's how it worked. So it's like once there's an active crisis, it like decelerates all the other ones, which sucks. War justification. What is that? That's weird. Huh. They're probably gonna like do a white piece over this, I'm guessing. Russia and France versus Austria, Germany, Sweden. Not sure actually. Huh. Interesting. But you know, still, regardless, nothing's still happening still, but the Yugoslavian pan-nationalists have risen. Really? Pan-nationalists? That's interesting. Yeah, we do have Yugoslavian pan-nationalists, you're right, huh. Why are they organizing? Not sure. Jingoism. Everyone likes jingoism. That's good. I like to see that. I like to see that jingoism, baby. Crisis looks like it's about to fire. Yeah. It is certainly going to fire. Okay. Oh, Italy. Italy exists now. Italy is going to be a great power, too. Look at that. Italy exists. Okay, well that's going to be interesting. We're basically going to have World War I set up once we form Yugoslavia, of course. Well, wait, Yugoslavia formed afterwards, didn't it? Yeah, never mind. I'm stupid. Okay, so there's the Russian War of Hungarian Liberation. It is a crisis war. The communism agenda in Colombia, in British Columbia. So the Russian Empire, France, Austria, Sweden, and Germany. Okay, so I would give this, I think, to probably... I would say this one's basically a toss-up, actually. And the thing is, Hungary acquires all states with core provinces. That's huge. Hungary owns, like, huge amounts of land. It's a huge chunk of land. It's going to be all of this. You know, if that happens, Austria is going to be so weak, but so will Hungary. Hungary will be weak, you know? And then we can, you know, maybe force our cores back from Hungary. Slavonia, you know, Croatia. We have cores on those provinces, right? No, we don't on Croatia, but still. Still. Okay, well, we're just gonna... Did they already end that war? What in the world? Austria took more land. They took Ukrainian land. What in the world? I didn't even notice that. Man, that was over quick. Alright, cool. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here. Thank you guys for watching. Go leave a like and subscribe for more. That's a little bit annoying. They just give up right off the bat. We'll see if we are able to get a crisis to fire in our favor next time. Thank you for watching. Go leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.